Iana is the fist of our people.
I've seen the whole series. I really want to start with congratulations. People are going to love it. So I read that Jason said that your role was the hardest to cast on the series. And if I'm not mistaken, you have really not acted before, or have you acted and I'm mistaken?
You're mistaken. I was acting up as I was a kid, and my mom would always tell me, stop acting up. So I had to stop my career very young.
Oh, come on, Mama.
First of all, that's fantastic. But second of all, what was it like for you? Because as Jason, like your character is integral to this entire thing. What was it like for you actually speaking to Jason and getting cast, and then the responsibility of playing a role like this?
Jason is an amazing person, always straightforward. And yeah, at first I was like, not my thing. I'm going to stay with our youth. I'm going to educate our youth. I'm going to be a leader in this realm. And maybe you can find somebody else. But after a lot of pule, a lot of consulting with some of our elder who told me, if not you, then who? And so I took on the kuleana, I took on the responsibility and the duty to become Kamehameha.
For both of you, one of the things that Hawaii has such a rich and deep history. Why the F has it taken so long for a show like this to get made, showcasing the history of Hawaii?
That's a great damn question.
Good question.
That's a great damn question. But I mean, like, Taika said it best. We are the original storytellers. And we've been telling stories, like, I feel pretty confident when I say most of us as Polynesia, we've been keeping our stories alive for generations.
Through dance, to song.
Yeah, it's a part of who we are.
Yeah.
And I think this is just a natural progression into the new generation, the new era of storytelling, the technological era of storytelling. And now we get to do it on our terms. And that's what this show does. That's what the precedent this show sets. Now it's our turn and it's our voice. So we're going to lead the way.
It's definitely the tip of the spear for all Indigenous people. And as long as it took, there's a lot more left, and this is just the beginning of it.
So I'm a huge fan of Apple TV to begin with, but I really want to give them huge props for making this show, which was not a cheap endeavor. But more than that, I really want to commend them for having everyone speak in, I can't pronounce.
Hawaii.
Thank you. And like the first 2 episodes, no one's speaking English.
Yeah.
I fucking love that.
Yeah.
Because it's believable and because no one here would be speaking English yet, and it's part of the story. Can you talk about how important it was for everyone to be able to speak Native Hawaiian and not English the whole time?
So I made it a point before landing in Aotearoa in New Zealand to not speak any English to anybody. On set, off set, at the restaurant, at the gas station, because I like to make any environment around me very comfortable. If you want the best out of me, I gotta feel comfortable. And so I force-fed Hawaiian language into the ears of everyone on set and off set. Some people, like Te'ao, would turn and walk away when I would approach her.
I was like, no, bro, I got too much script going on in my head. I can't even translate my thoughts right now. Nope.
But I'm very confident in the things that I am capable of doing, and I can only control what I can control. But what I've found on set and off set is everybody gravitated to Hawaiian. You're gonna find in this show that everyone who listens will be inspired to learn what Hawaii really is. And I think that's the beauty of Hawaiian language and every Indigenous culture.
For both of you, you see the shooting. Well, I know that you guys shot all out of order, but like you see what's coming up in front of you. What day or what moment were you like, I can't wait to film this? And what moment were you circled or thinking about like, how the F are we going to film this?
I know the answer to the second question. The lava battle.
That's the one all the way.
Yeah.
Real lava.
And let's be honest, like this is not an easy location to shoot on. This is a logistical nightmare. But Jason Momoa had a vision, and he knew the akuas truly were guiding him to make sure that these decisions were made. And he pushed like crazy to be sure that we were in Kalapana, and we were so lucky to be cared for and loved by the community who care for the iana there to let us pull it off. Like it was.
Yeah, the lava scenes and the lava battle was amazing. Yeah, and that was probably one of the most challenging scenes I think we all was a part of.
We're talking about like maybe
Jagged rocks.
yeah, like when lava cools, it turns to glass. So we're walking on these glass fields, these black glass fields, and there's like 5 so we're talking 5 unit bases across a 1 kilometer circumference. And so while you're filming, all of a sudden, all you hear is, "You're in the shot, get down!" And we all just go, "Shh." It was chaos.
Well,
Chaos.
the thing that people don't look, so you're talking about episode 9.
Yeah.
And the Jason was explaining to me that he wanted to do like reverse French hours where you start at like 3 in the morning and then you go till 3 in the afternoon or something crazy.
3 consecutive days.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, so,
Graveyard shifts.
yeah. So this is not easy filming. Like,
No.
this is,
No way.
like, even a seasoned actor, this is a fucking challenge. So for the two of you, and for someone who hasn't acted since, being a kid with mom, what the hell was that like, though, trying to perform as well as also keep your sanity when you're exhausted?
I think preparation, I'm lucky because I grew up kind of doing some crazy stuff. So for me, it was all mental. And because my mind, I like to think my mind is very steel-based, stainless steel. And it's all about the work ethic. And I was able to push through because of my upbringing.
And I think as well, just being there, like we all came together to serve Hawaii, to serve this story. So we gave every part of ourselves, no matter if we were tired or sick or just had nothing left in the tank, we were giving everything we had to make sure that the show was done in the way that it should and the story was told and seen the way that it should. And so it didn't matter. Days were hard, but it was worth it for the kaupapa.
Oh yeah, it's all first world problems when you're making a TV show, but still, it's still work.
Oh yeah.
So I am curious, what was something for each of you that you possibly fought to include fought to make sure happened with your character, and why was it important to you to fight for it?
Language, Hawaiian language. If you look at the show from outside of our little pu'uhonua that we created, our safe space, language was chief. Our language, Hawaiian language, was chief. That was what is the most important part, Hawaiian culture and Hawaiian language. And all of our actors and actresses that don't even speak the language took it upon themselves to do it justice. And you couldn't have asked for a better set of people to do this show.
Thank you, bro.
Couldn't.
I think one of the things, it was language. I mean, I was just kind of standing there going, do I have to protest? I'll throw a tantrum. I know I'm a nobody, but hey, for the kaupapa, I'm always there. I'll throw myself on the line. And the other thing that we fought for, me and Luciane, we had a lot of conversations around the relationship between her and I and Jason and Kaiana, because Ka'ahumanu, Kupuohi and Kaiana, they do kind of have this kind of flowing relationship. And I think we were very aware that it could come off, if it not done well, it could come off as a kind of Western view of how relationships were. And so we were really determined to make sure that that wasn't the case. We were telling an Indigenous story. We were telling a Hawaiian story, and love looks very different to how we traditionally portray it in Western TV and film. And so for Luch and I, we spent a lot of time with our language coaches, who were both women, kind of figuring out how we can convey a love that isn't that isn't associated to loyalty. It's about connection, and it can be familial, it can be romantic, but it's not me versus her or him choosing between two of us. It's a free-flowing organism that is shared amongst all people. And I think it's a beautiful thing to be able to share how love can look in different ways, in different places. And I hope that worked.
I was going to say I'm out of time. And so I had another one, but I'm out of time. I'll hit you on the red carpet. I really want to say congratulations. For real, you're going to have an amazing night.
Mahalo.
Thank you. Have a great day.